Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting day. I'm curious how the Open's going to do and react to when the market floods with more volume after what happened with CPI because we didn't get a really big reaction. That was only 200-point move. That was it. That was nothing really crazy from that candle open in the news.
For a CPI event, yeah, that was
That was
muted.
very muted.
Um,
Usually we see like 500 point, 600 point, but that was nothing. It just seemed like a regular candle move that we've been seeing a lot lately. Yeah, NQ, I will watch out for 160. 160 area is going to be the area I want to watch out for NQ. 160 and 19,353.25 is the area. We reacted there last night, so we have basically a liquidity area of like basically a supply zone. I would just be very careful trying to long up there. If we get a clear break above, then yes, we can get up there. But after yesterday's move, I think they're just waiting patiently to see what China's gonna do and negotiate on the table too before we can pump up higher. We could probably move on next to up to higher levels, make new highs if they get in the negotiation table. 19,664s would be my next level of target. So if we break above 353, I don't see anything else. But yeah, I think I'm looking for that FPD at that 287, 283 area where seventh is looking at as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're back below on the 200D, 100 DMA or WMA. Yeah, can't tell the
I
difference
know
though.
that sounds like it's a long way out, right? It's like 300 points away, but remember what happened yesterday? It doesn't take that long,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just one candle to get there. So be patient.
We'll see what happens because we have like 10 minutes to open. I'm gonna let or form for me. Not gonna take any trades because we're basically at a level that's just jump opening like yesterday, like that we had over at 384. I had yesterday. We kept just jump roping here at the 438 level down here. We just kept jump roping between, and then after that we established support, and then tariff news happened around 115, 118. It just jumped up, spiked, bam.
Did anyone see the poll that I put out? Y'all, anyone trading global, especially London, should I continue to update? GC has been good, last couple of nights.
Bro, GC pumped like what 100 points, almost 100 points last night.
It's about 50-ish. Yeah.
50. Yeah, because I had a level at like 3095. Oh my god. It just held that and it just after it held that level, it just skyrocketed and I was like I saw you posted your trade that you got into GC and I was like, "What the heck?" I was like, "Damn." I was like, "That's why he got 6K on overnight."
Yeah. For GC, I would definitely want to look for that FBD at high or low 30, 3060, 3065, and also a higher risk at 3090, 3100. I'll be watching for bit reactions at those two spots. All right. It can continue higher here. Like I said, this is a minor resistance, but also the spot that we broke out overnight, 3110, 3120, we have already BNR here, so it's kind of risky on another Uber here. So be careful. I think break below 3120 now. We could retrace back a little bit. Uh, I think the key crucial level for GC up here is going to be 31 80, 3185 ish, and obviously the prior high at 3200. Um, so watch out for that's the range that I see for today. Okay, so watch for that GC. Okay, keep pumping, keep pumping, keep pumping.
It needs a break above a good confirmed close about 3149 for you. 7th for GC. I'll be honest.
What?
3149. If we close above there, you will pump up.
I have 550. This is minor resistance right here.
Yep.
I do believe that we can see higher. 3160, 70 could be another seller reaction zone.
Yeah, I got 3162, 63 for seller zone for GC.
Come on, come on, let's go, let's go. Anyone caught a piece of GC with me? I hope that the game plan level was clear last night, right? Non-stop updates and blowbacks for you guys.
I'm gonna wait for the open. 7 minutes left. Oof. For me. You guys got
All right, 13 points. Let's go, let's go. Come on. I'll probably take some off here.
Oh, you enter at 40?
Quick back.
Nice.
Actually, that's a shit entry. I wanted to get in at 31, 10, 20 as planned state last night. I think it tapped exactly 31.20 there, but I wasn't. The limit order didn't fill, so.
Yeah.
But as game plan state last night, right? Watch out for that spot. That's a pretty textbook BNR, a break and retest. Did it help? Was it a good game plan? Anyone for GC? Those who trade GC?
Might get enough volume here, 7th. To close this. 18 seconds left to close above here. You'd be good.
All right, definitely trail it below. If you're in long right now, trail it below 43, 44. All right, 43, 44. This is good. This is good continuation for GC. Yes, sir. I'm glad it helped. Can always count on me for GC. This is a zone if sellers want to defend. All right, so 3150, 31. No, sorry, 60, 70-ish up above as well. So cluster resistance up here.
Yeah, we have almost rejected out the liquidity right there. But retest this level on 3149.
I'll say 43, 44 is going to be the max low for me on this pullback. Below that, I think it might go down. There it is. Just as I said, right? If sellers want to defend, this is the zone that they want to react.
It's looking good.
Well, there's a lot of people in VC. Appreciate y'all for joining. Any questions so far? Y'all like this collab? No one?
And then we
No reactions?
And then we also have another 100 people on TikTok as well.
Dang, I thought they banned TikTok.
Not yet. They extended it.
Let me know if they have any questions for me on there as
Yeah,
well.
I got you. Yeah. Yeah, 3149.4 needs to hold up for us to go higher here. have my. We're about to open in 3 minutes. And then I switch to the NQ chart. Yeah, everybody on TikTok, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask us. We'll happily answer for you guys.
There it is. Like I said, if the sellers want to react, this is the zone for
Mm-hmm.
NQ, and you can see that, right? Yes, so far this is good. I definitely want to see a start with a flush, right? It will be much more bullish later on if we can start with a liquid sweep below here. So this is good. Good reaction. Watch out for that 33, 50, 55. Below that might accelerate the sell.
We gotta close it up. You got a minute left on this candle. You should be good. What's your stop loss at? Your trailing stop at 43? 143 now?
43, 44 for GC, yeah. French, what do you mean by strategy overview? I pretty much go over that every day. I don't have a lot of strategy, just one setup. Entry and exit confluences. You elaborate that? Yeah, you asking me or you asking Andy?
I think he's asking you how, like the strategy overview, how FBD, you identify your levels, and then how do you exit out of your.
I go over that pretty much in details every day. My criteria is just first R, secondly, points buffer, right? Pretty good. I give you examples all the time in real time market as well. Okay, so for example, like I said, let's say we have ES here plus the low at 30, 53, 53, 50, 53, 55, right? Now let's say we sweep below that. Let's say we go to like 30, 25, 30, 30, and then reclaim that 50, 55. I would enter in points buffer, probably like 53, 60-ish, right? Um, and stop, I would, depends on how far the poke is, right? Um, I will probably enter a star, then fill the rest of the fill like near the low of that candle. Right, let's say the low was like 30. Right, I also enter starter like around 60, or wait for it to pull back a little bit and then enter. Right, stop below that 30. Okay, and my exit would always just trim most at 1R. So for example, if I'm risking 15 points, if I take like 4 micros, I would take 3 off at 15 points and could care less what it does after. My approach to trading is not like being scrutiny about perfect entry and whatnot. Um, you definitely don't want to practice that kind of bad habit and mindset where you would risk uh, uh, 20, 30 points and you only cash out 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much you don't want to risk like 3R for, 1R and kind of like that. Definitely not a healthy mindset. So that's how my approach to trading. And I don't, I have that edge in like TP1, TP2, 3, and whatnot, right? My strategy is focusing on securing gain and make sure to get paid. Uh, doesn't matter what market does after. I don't have opinions on market, right? So I'm just waiting for FBD every day. I take the play, take 1R, get out, leap, risk free runner. If it run, it run. All right. You saw what happened with my 5 MES the other day with
Mm-hmm.
just runner. So
Another
did it answer your question?
another thing too is sizing is key because like he doesn't size all the time immediately 15. He goes like 5 and then adds on, and until it confirms, he.
There it is. There did you see that? All right, I'm probably gonna get trail out here real quick. Like I said, that was a reaction zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a game plan on point or what, team?
Yep, we lost that 49. Stopped out. People got stopped out
Okay, I'm
there.
trailing out.
Yep. Make sure I have
How do
EO.
you confirm to set up a market like these? What do you mean like these? It doesn't matter how market is. It's just the same thing. Um,
Yeah, that freeze
if
is
you look at the
always.
TV blueprint, it's not that complicated, right? I draw it out for you or the projection and I explain it. It's not that all that complicated. So you see a prior low, right? Initial low, cluster low, whatever you want to call it, and then you're making a new lower low, reclaim. That's it. There it is. Yeah, good job, man. Good short. Yeah. I just don't like to really. I don't like to flip flop, right? I'm not like in long and that switch short and whatnot. But yeah, good stuff. Aren't you like been here for like so long, French? I'm not trying to criticize or call you out or anything, but uh, you could have asked these a long time ago. I'll give you examples every day, right? I'll go over, commentary and game plan and details. So, yeah, plug in, man. I don't want anyone here to waste time. I don't want to waste my own time either, right? So, I don't want you don't want to waste time and money to be in my court and not learning, right? Um, I want to see some progress. All right, cool. This is exactly the reason why I keep it privacy and close sign up for that reason, right? We want to keep our communities, tight knit, but like-minded people and see, growing. Right? You have to be successful in anything, just growing. All right,
Don't be afraid to ask
just
questions.
plug in, ask questions.
Yeah. No question is a stupid question. Just FYI.
Oh my God, that y'all see that? See that GC? Like I said, man, that's a seller reaction zone right there, and bam,
Pull up the GC chart for you guys to see here.
that's a good trail stop.
Yep.
That's a good trail stop. See that, Andy?
Yep. Yeah, we.
43, 44. If that goes, it's gone.
Yep.
Um, hopefully it will go deeper. I definitely want to abuse that 3100. Like I said, I don't look like it, don't really have that kind of strength though, but we'll see. It looks like a small FBO here, a false breakout. 31, 10, 20 is still key zone. It's already tested once. It may have another bounce there. So watch for reaction.
One thing I would say here is that NQ established support at 18741 for people looking for NQ support level. I'm waiting for orbital form before I execute a trade or anything like that. But we have established support at 18741. ES is around like 563, 5363 area. Since overnight, we touched that like a couple times, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. It looks like. So just watch that. We lose that level, we sink down.
For M, so definitely, with GC, my approach to GC a little bit different. As you already know, with ES and Q, I don't touch short, but with GC, if this setup is there, I will definitely take counter trend. But the key is, as you can see, we are way above 200 DMA, and you saw that insane reactions of 50 DMA. You see how strong the buyer is. If it takes short, I know for a fact that it might not go for like 2, 3 R, like the way that the long has been, right? So, but with the condition, how look at the structure for GC real quick, high, high, and high or low,
Mm-hmm.
right? Nothing break that yet. So if I was going to be shorting, I would at least wait for it to take out 50 DMA first. Keep it simple, okay? I would definitely want to try a small short, like around 3,200, but wait for FBO though. So maybe like a sweep above that, a liquidity grab higher, and then fall back below that previous high for a short. Hopefully that 50 DMA was not the end of the correction leg, but see, the beauty of this is, I don't want you guys to trade like how I trade, right? That's exactly why. Even though I'm by the dip only. Not saying long bias or anything, but majority of my plays is long, but I still provide short setup for you guys, right? So uh, treat it however you like, right? I will give the levels and zone, whereas like I said, like that GC earlier at 31, 45, 50, I said seller reaction zone, and you saw that, right?
Alrighty. We're about to lose this 741 level. And ES has already lost its 63 area, so looks like we're going to drop here. I'm not entering a trade yet. My orb hasn't been finished yet, so I'm going to wait till 10. Yeah, let the opening range breakout be made before I touch anything for me.
Looks like it's a small FPD here for ES. Like I said, 53, 50, 55 key level. If we can flush that and reclaim, oh, never mind. It didn't. It's reacted precisely off of that.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see that cluster low right there.
Yeah, we're still NQ's reacting on the 741 area. It's holding off
It's
of.
just barely 1 point below that 50, 55.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's reacted pretty strongly off that. Damn. That's pretty much missed one setup, right? 53, 50, 55. A bit too quick for me.
Right.
Yeah, you say that, but it's gonna be hard to separate. Right? When you're trading both cash account and private account, you carry what all that habits, all that mentality, right? The attitude when you're treating a private account to cash, and that's where you're gonna screw up.
Yeah, we're just chopping between here, these two. All right, we got our midline. We formed 18,806.75 for ES, no, for NQ, and then 5376.50 for ES. GC, let's look at GC here. Our midline is 143.80 for GC here. So if we keep rejecting off that, GC might drop back down, retest support levels.
Once again, 45.50. Make sure you're constantly checking the update in my game plan channel on my team. Sometimes I might not say anything, but I'll always keep you guys update. All right, that's pretty much like in real time update, live update before it happened. Right, not like people like hindsight. Right, giving the plays, explain the play after it's play out. So make sure you watch, keep reading the update I put in those game plan channels. Okay, team. Oh, by the way, y'all know how yesterday I hit the goal for that 1K challenge, right? Just remember something. Uh, 5 months ago, I said that see if I could hit that before my birthday, and like a month early on that. So personally, for me, that's a pretty big achievement, and that was all thanks to MFW, TPT, and Blue Announce for all that payout. So I didn't have to take out so often on my cash account.
Congratulations, 7th. 1 million.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I've achieved that a lot faster than last time. 500 days last time, man.
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn, this man already hit 1 million on his cash account. Started from $1,000. That's crazy.
Oh my God, TPT finally answered me after like 3 weeks.
About what? What happened?
I don't remember what was the issues about, but it just answered me. Oh, the free activation credit.
Uh oh, they give it.
I hate how
Oh, is it?
it was not automatic, but I had to ask them for it.
Is it the like they just like have your wallet in the freaking when you withdraw basically? So that's like an
Yeah,
activation.
they would give you credit for that, and once you when you pass the account ready to go pro, ready to go fund it, you just kind of have to pay with the credit,
Mhm.
and you don't have to like spend your money.
All right, we're going down to 287, 283 here. It looks like the more we keep going down, the better.
Personally, I went along at 52.85, 52.88. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep, that's I have.
Right now, we are
I
officially
have.
making a new lower low here, so watch for that 53, 50, 53, 55. If it reclaim again, this will be an FPD, but I highly doubt. I think I can see it go back a little bit deeper.
287, 283, 25. If we reclaim this 41 in the same candle, I'm gonna be shocked for NQ.
You know what? It might be crazy, but I'm gonna put a limit. I stopped giving out a limit order alert. I explained the reason why. Right. The reason why, right? And this, volatile market, in Trump era, it's best not to put out limit order because it easily melt through that, right? With all that volatility. If you take limit order, make sure you size down. But I'm gonna put out one.
What you're putting at 55, right?
No, 50, 70, 75, 200 WMA again.
200 WMA.
Yep.
Oh, that's why I couldn't see my WMA because I don't even have it on.
You got your pay yet, Chef? Just a little bit late last night, but yeah, finally got it. Right, it looks like my attempt for a little FPD here, 53, 50, 55. Make sure you watch out for that, right? There it is, 50, 55 reclaim. It may try for an FPD here.
Take one here. Take it up for 1R, 500. See what happens.
You could try to get a
Oh,
small long here,
damn.
53, 50.
Holy cow.
Oh,
What the freak was that candle?
see that FPD,
Yep.
guys? See
Illusion.
that?
Holy
See
cow.
that?
I went for 1R. I set my thing was set already, and then I also was instant take profit. I was like, what the heck? Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry. My top sec just froze. Bro, I didn't even see the candle move. And
You see, team, in this volatile market, it's really hard for me to take trades and give you guys alert at the same time. So make sure you read the game plan, right? I will give it, the projection weight, ahead of time, like hours in advance, and there it is.
yeah, bro. We
See the
reclaim.
FBD in real time, French. You saw that?
Bro, I longed at
There it is.
7:30 right when we reclaimed 741. It just wicked up. Holy cow! What the heck?
All right, that's it. Tip, trim.
I don't think I can use my
See the FBD in real time. See how I explain that? Walk through pretty much.
Did they release an update that Top Step was frozen just now?
For those who are in my court, everybody in my team, any questions on that? These I would say that this is a valuable time, right? When I'm explaining and go through the trade with you guys in real time naturally and not explaining a hindsight trade that's already played out. So make sure you plug in, really, lock in, ask questions. This is the time. All right.
Nice.
Everybody good? Saw the equity in real time? Pretty much called out in live too, right? So 50-55. See the FBD?
I can't even trade my Top Step. MSol, did you had to
It was
refresh
a
your
shift step.
do you had to refresh your chart and stuff by any chance?
Oh, you took it? Good, good shit, good shit. Posting P&L and
okay, refreshing the page, fix it. Okay, so I gotta do Control R. That should work. There we go. Oh, there we go. That fixed it. Yep. Nice. Damn. I couldn't manage my position. All I saw was a little doji candle and then take profit hit.
boom. Quick FBD. All right. I don't know how many points. My entry was 56. Like I told you guys to watch for that level 53, 50, 55. And
Hey,
there we go. Job done.
hey, Seal sir. Maybe Toss Up X might release in. They might erase your loss today because a lot of people probably froze. Because you're not the only one that had a froze. A lot of people did. So.
All right. Who else took
Gambly
with me?
account, Gambly account.
Who else took? Make sure you trim, take 1R, get the fuck out, leave risk-free runner. All right. Don't gotta worry about what it does next. It could retrace, take out BE, whatever it want to do. All right. Done. That's one trade. All right. Less is more. Cool.
Now, Colin, they did it the other day.
Um,
They did it the other day. They reset people's negative balances. Yeah.
all right. That's
I, rem-
that too.
I remember looking in the Top Step lobby. There's this one guy who was like, "Oh yeah, guys, like every time everyone starts complaining about Top Step X, I just gamble on my accounts." And I'm like, the ambassadors were on him so fucking fast, it was crazy. They swarmed him. But yeah, nice FBD call out 7th.
Alrighty.
All right. That's that. And yep, continue to watch for that limit order dial alert as well. If we are gonna get down there, I would not abuse this again. Like I said, when price below turn DMA, the work pool gonna happen a lot more aggressive than what you like to control with your knife catching, right? You definitely want to keep buy the dip and to keep dipping. Know when to buy the dip as well, right? When not to trade, right? All right, so that's a few keys to remain consistent in this market.
Midline.
Um, there it is. Take 1R and get out.
Yep.
Could retrace back to if it hit my BE now, I'll be out. I think if it go back below 50, 50, 33.50 now, we're likely gonna sell. All right. 5200, 5270, 75 may react, but again, I'm not interested in those zones as 200 WMA. I don't mind to wait for another 300 points flush. All right. Um, that's a game plan I have for the day. And once again, any questions? Was it good? Was it good? Live commentary for y'all.
Alright, we're gonna drop here. I'm gonna take one short here.
As you can see with my entry, I pretty much just follow the points
There we
buffer.
go.
As long as my RR makes sense. Yeah, as long as my risk reward makes sense.
There we go. Bam. Up 2K for the day. That was a good short. We rejected off the midline. I took it from there, from the midline down. Bam. Too simple. We basically rejected that. It was simple. ES rejected there at 385. NQ rejected at 849. We fell back down below the midline. Just took it back down. So it was easy. Yeah. Usually I only take 25 points per trade. I don't go any more. I only trade one one NQ. But I would highly recommend trading with micros if it's your first time trading futures, so you can get use of your entries, know where to take profit. I set a number of points for me. 7th does a number risk to reward ratio, so his is one reward to risk ratio.
You need to change the bot name. That's the bot that just at. It's not me.
Oh, I did.
But no, I would not. Like I said, right?
I think.
Yeah, I just make me want to repeat. But
I think I,
no, this is not the spot that I would want to abuse.
I think I.
Or just not makes sense now. if it's gonna flush below 53.50 now, I'm just gonna wait for 50.70.75. We'll wait for a new structure to come in, right? There's really nothing here besides that cluster low 53.50, so not good enough for me to take trades.
Hold up, let me fix that right now. All right, we're gonna drop here. Just FYI, guys. We just rejected on the top side. We're gonna drop now.
For me, it's definitely going to be the loss of 53.50. Until then, I'm just going to keep holding them running for till my BE. Not that far now.
Yep.
Might get stopped out, but it's going to keep holding until it stops. Good session so far, team. Y'all locking in? Everybody plugged in? Keep in mind, team. I know I've been here for a while. I've been here for like a couple of years now, especially with the day ones, the OG. But I keep telling you guys that you never know when I get tired and burn out, right? Here for a good time, not for a long time, all right? So plug in. I'm here every day, all right? So, okay, that's it for me. Good luck and trade safe, all right? Everything is already updated and game planned, and I explained earlier. So,
Yeah, we're flushing. Closing below 741. Going lower here.
yep, I got trail out too
Yep.
on my BE.
Yeah.
So you definitely watch out below 50, 53, 50, 55. We can see lower until then.
Yeah, I got a nice short. I got a clean short from that from like 807 area.
Be very careful. Don't get chopped. Don't get paper cut in this zone,
Yep.
right? It could just for me, what I'm seeing now is because we have a new low at 53. What is it? What was that dip? 38, right?
Yep. There's 38.
Until that gets taken out, this could be just an Uber for another FPD setup. All right. What I mean by that is it could just retest near the low 53, 38, grabbing liquidity lower for another pump again. It could just be chopping around this zone. So this is exactly the reason why I'm not gonna abuse. You could try, but at your own risk. All right. I got my points. I got my 1R. Good for the day.
Might be better. Don't think it. 280.
See that? It'll probably get trail me out and then pump. Um,
Yeah, I believe so, Colin. 280, 287. Yeah, that's 283 to 287 is going to be the area where a lot of buyers are going to be wanting. We're not even that far away, I'll be honest. So the possibility is very high. Damn, oil's already down near 5%. What the heck? I'm kind of shocked.
yeah, CEO traders must have been rich past few days.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that means people can't trade oil on certain prop firms. I think if we hit 287, that would be a 5% mark, right?
My only advice is, team. My only advice for y'all is trying to avoid midday analysis, right? So you don't have that process analysis, over analyze, overthinking, right? You don't have to analyze every 5 minutes candles, right? Um, Stick to the game plan that I provide, share with you guys, all right? Um, okay. Any questions before I head out?
I'm probably going to execute one more trade, then I'm out for the day. But Colin, that's good shit though with your execution.
GC something.
You sized in correctly
GC.
and you add on, right? That's really good. Just keep practicing that and you'll be even better. You got it, bro. Yeah, nice. Smart idea. Yeah. You just gotta keep repetitive practicing and then you'll be able to basically size in more and more later on when you get more confident.
You see that? 53.50, right? 53.55. This is a whole zone right here. So unless it gets taken out, don't get chopped.
Yeah. If this candle closes below 741 again, we're gonna just melt through. I have nothing here for ES or anything. There we go. Flushy flush.
I have no idea what you mean on Project X. On Buenos. What's a down page?
The where the you execute the orders, like the order page, basically. So it's like here. Let me send a screenshot. I can send a screenshot so you can see what it is. This is the DOM right here.
Oh, okay. So why are you asking? You already know. Yeah, that's just yeah. That's that. Actually, not. I'm not trading on the website Project X, but I download the app.
Yeah, he was
I download on
he was
my app.
wondering if you trade on the DOM on like that DOM or you trade on the chart.
Oh, I don't know how to try to. I just that's the page. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just execute from there. Not a very high tech kind of guy. So,
All right, meltdown.
yep, here it is. We lost that
Yep.
5350. Hopefully,
Damn, that was
need to see it take out the roll 38 to see it go lower.
that was a really good short. 807 down to freaking 660. Wow. Damn. I only took 25. If I had like runners, if I was trading micros and I had like 10,
Whoa,
10 micros,
whoa.
would have been good.
5350. See, I warned you guys. We're still pretty much in that active FBD. So as long as we're still holding above that 5338, that new low, be very careful. Don't get chopped in this mess. GC once again,
Yeah.
31, 45, 50. I gave you guys that level and game plan, and there it is. Oh my god,
That was a.
that volatility. Whoa, GC, holy crap.
I think we just test it and then we're gonna drop it. 7th. We just test the level. Yeah, bro. That 5 minute. Yeah, bro. I executed that short immediately. I saw that. I had to. We rejected off of there. Yeah, it was a BNR retest, the 53 level, and drop it.
Yep, good drop, good drop. Probably can see 52, 70, 75 now.
Yep. That's the same way I feel, MSol. If I was trading micros, I would have held a runner. I would have cut like 5 off at the 25 point, then held the runners down. But I was trading a freaking mini. I should start trading micros then. Just go in 10 and then execute 5 off slowly. All right, we're going down to 287, 283. Let's get there. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. We might hit 5% if we get down there. Is that the 5% mark for NQ in ES? Does anybody have that? Anybody have that indicator that can tell me the 5% mark for ES and NQ, by any chance?
Yeah, we're probably just gonna retrace that whole move yesterday, and for another pump.
Yeah. Yeah, chef. I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to micros. Yeah, I'm gonna be trading like 10 micros. So I can just leave a runner. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, until you do that, you see how difficult it was for me to manage my position and stuff. It's not easy to do what I did, man. Remember the other day when I took that 5 MES and I still banked 7K with it?
Nice. Yeah, I'll switch to it. So 324. Okay, so it's way down there. Okay, we're good. We got time. We got time on there. 324. Oh, it's 200. 324 and 7938. Okay, so we got time.
That's crazy. What is this? Some news out? Something that GC? Holy.
Let's see. Let's go to financial juice. Let's see.
This is still seller reaction zone. So let's see how it's gonna hold up. A 5150 zone.
Nothing breaking so far. Not really big breaking news.
I know.
Eight.
GC was insane.
So 5216 on ES. Okay, so yeah, we got a while to go for ES, so we don't have to worry. All right, so we can just react to 283, 287 area. And be good.
All right, same drill. If it reclaim 53, 50, 55s might run up again. But I'm done for the day with that. Less is more. It's always a model. You don't have to keep, just because market's still open, just because you see volatility and, all these big candles up and down, don't mean you got to catch every move, right?
You don't want to get that paper cut. You lose all your gains for the day, and you get
There's much more benefit to work on your mindset, your mentality than, your technical, analysis. Might get to be controversial, but that's my belief. I stand firm with that. Technical analysis it can only do so much for your trading. Sometimes you could know all the stuff, right? And know everything about trading and still cannot make money from it. Okay. So yeah, and read that book the other day that I mentioned. All right, team. All right. Appreciate Andy for joining this for the collab today. And all right, I'm heading out.
No
Peace, y'all.
worries, no worries.
Stay safe. Good luck.
All
Take
right,
it easy.
see you 7th. Alrighty, let me. There we go. All right, I'm gonna hit one more trade, and then I'll be out for the day. I'm trying to look for another entry here. We got an orb formed already here, so I'm looking for another trade of sorts. We hit our low here at 338 on ES. Reclaim the 656 area. We'd be looking good for again for NQ and stuff. So I'm just watching closely here. Let's see what happens. Satisfied. Got some issues that nobody can see. No. All right, let's see here. Hello, hello. It's so volatile, bro. It's so volatile. That's why. It's just the execution. Like, you have to get the precise entry. If you don't have the precise entry, you're gonna get stopped out, or you're gonna get liquidated on the account if you don't have enough drawdown on it. Mm-hmm. Yep. You're gonna get the close here, Scott. The breakout's gonna happen soon, right here. FYI, for orb, you're gonna get to the closeout right here, and then the trade's gonna execute on that automation. All right, we're going down to 1851, and then NQ is 312. ES is 312. NQ is 551 here. So let's see what happens. See if we close actually below the 56 area, 58 area. Yeah, you're gonna get closer, Scott. Yeah, it looks like it for the orb automation. You watch 5 minute. Do you give any weight to the full 5 minute open range? Yes, I do actually. Yes, I do. So I treat these 5 minute range like a support and resistance line. So like right now, if we don't reclaim 658 here, basically we broke below it, and it's gonna be a resistance level, and then our next support will be 551, basically 25. So like I treat them as support and resistance. Basically, every line, depending where the price is, I treat it as resistance. Like right now, the 806 is going to be resistance for me for the midline. 871 is another resistance. Then 978.25 is another resistance. And then our support right now is supposed to be 658, but we're like jump roping between that right now. So I treat every level like a supply and demand. I'm going to take one short here. It's high risk, but let's see what happens. Try to see if we get a close below 656. We have 20 seconds left on this candle. Hopefully we break down below here. If not, I'll close out the trade. I'm willing to risk like about 700 on this trade. Let's see here. There we go. Bam. Out of the trade. Let's go. Nice. There we go. 3 trades. 3 25-point trade moves. All shorts today. Bam. Took that trade. Very easy trade. 2,500 for the day. Very nice, bro. Good shit. I'm copying to only 2 right now. I traded 1 last night. I locked that one out so I can secure payout. I'm copying to the other 2 right now. Yeah, I finished my trade files last night. Apex I can't trade on because my accounts are so weird on that one. So I'm not trading my Apex anymore. I don't think I trust them anymore. After I got my email saying, hey, you can't activate this account. Oh yeah, bro. I think it's because they know that I'm approaching my 6 payout. I think that's why they're doing that. But I'm not gonna trade them anymore. I'm trading only mostly like Project X, Tradeify. TPT is gonna be my next one. I'm adding on. Alrighty. I think I'm done for the day here. Don't break it. It's because Sims are milking them. That's why. No, you should tell Kiro that, Seven, because he's the one that made top set. He made top 7 Apex create all these rules and ban him. Well, hey, you're the reason why. Well, I mean, Top Step, it was you, because they legit, after you made like so much money off of them, they created the whole new rule after you. Oh, if you guys are looking to join our Discord, I know some people asked me. Here we go. Just gonna put this in the chat for you guys. Sir, if you guys are looking to join our Discord, this is the link here. There we go. Nice 2.6K day. I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna call it here for the day. I'm not gonna force anything else. But yeah. Alrighty, TikTok. I'll catch you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. Seventh was here to give you guys some insight on the trades. Kiro's here as well. You know, this is the people who are veterans in the market, teaching a lot of things that they have practiced themselves. You know, and they can help you lessen the mistakes that an early trader will make in their beginning steps of learning how to trade and stuff like that. But I'll catch you guys later. All right. See you guys. There we go. Damn. We had 200 viewers on TikTok. That's good. Yep. I just said live. The tags I put, Colin, was I put live funded trader. I just like put a funded trader on Top Step X. Uh, some people did, but you when you were like talking to people in your community and you basically answered their question. Yeah. So it was just like it worked perfectly fine, you know? Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's oh, next time, Scott, let me know because what's it called? I'm streaming it from my screen from OBS over to Discord. So just let me know if it's ever low. I could turn it up. That's why. No, it wasn't you. You're perfectly fine. It was just when I'm streaming from OBS, I could adjust the. Yeah, no, just yeah, just next time tag me like, hey, his voice is low. I can easily adjust it. So don't worry. Yeah, so don't worry. Just let me know. I'm here to help you guys. To listen out too. Is G? Oh my God! What the heck? Jeez! What the heck happened here? Jeez, man. Oh, well, it hit your take profit. Seventh. Yeah, it's all right. Damn, that's ridiculous though. GC did that. Yeah, I think I'm calling it there for a day. I'm gonna upload the VC recording onto your cord as well.